Hello. Okay, so I'm going to do a video today about chakras because quite a few have asked about them. So there we go. I originally did record this talking about a whole host of stuff and it was just going on. So I decided to take a break, recenter, refocus and come back. So I'm going to just talk today about traditional 7 chakras. I'll do another video. Yeah, my brain is actually on another planet today, in another dimension. I'll do another video about the 15 chakras that I generally work with for healing. There are more than that, but I'll touch on that in more detail later. The idea of this is just that it's, it's a starter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the main 7 chakras, about their emotional interpretation and their significance. Quick visualization in order to cleanse and clear them, if that sounds like fun, because it does to me. I'm not going to apologise for the state of my kitchen. Hey, I'm a busy mum of 2 kids, and I work, so yeah, let's get in that Zen zone, even though everything is everywhere. So, right, chakras. They are essentially an energy portal into the system. There are main 7 traditional ones. There are more chakras all over the body because that's what's used for acupressure and acupuncture and reflexology and all of those types of things. The energy is actually transported around the body by the meridians, which act as sort of veins for energy. So imagine, imagine the chakras as cake holes, I've just been told. Cake holes as in your cake hole, your mouth hole, for shoving wonderful energy, which is clearly made of cake. That's just some fantasy world that I'm clearly living in today, so please forgive me for this bizarre video. Anyway, I'm going to plow on. So, chakras. Now, whether you start from above or below really makes no difference. It's just probably the vibration that you connect in on easiest. Maybe the way you originally taught, the way I was originally taught was up to down. If you go from bottom up, it does allow you to ground in easier. So, and that's vital and very important in terms of, providing you with some roots so that you can reach up higher and so you don't float off. And today I'm clearly floating off. So yeah, maybe a bit of ground and a bit of rooting is probably in there for you. So right at the base of your spine, you've got your root chakra. Now, the chakras all lie down the spine. So although you may see them down the front in lots of different pictures, videos, whatever, they're not. They actually lay down the spine along a system called the Kundalini. Don't say that wrong. So the first one is the root, which lies right at the base of the spine. So you'll also hear it referred to as the base, and that's generally considered to be red. Okay, so that comes in with all of your materialistic issues in your life, money, roof over your head, family issues, relationships issues, anything which affects stability. Okay, anything which affects stability. Please be aware that is also right connected in with your reproductive system. So if you're unstable somewhere in your life, your reproductive system is going to be out of whack. The other thing that we hold there quite often is childhood instability, and that's sort of been ingrained at a very young age. So even if you think, actually, do you know what, my life's stable, I'm easygoing, or whatever vibration you're coming in on, and I don't particularly worry about having to have a roof over my head, but why is the energy out of whack in my root? It might actually be to do with childhood stuff that you still need to sort of really get down to. And I'll talk in a bit about how to check your chakras and how to clear them. So moving up from the base of your spine, and they should open in a clockwise direction in terms of a vortex or portal or whatever way you want to see it. And the basis of these form the basis of your aura and the way that your inner aura looks. There's different layers to your aura, and I'll talk about that some other time. You're then coming up to around your belly button, although my belly button's bizarrely low. So around your belly button is your sacral, which is orange. Just need to remember the colours of the rainbow. So coming up orange and your sacral, and that is your sense of self. That is under depleted if you're always giving bits of yourself away and you have very little sense of self or self-worth. You know, if you value yourself a little bit too much, then, you know, that's going to be out of whack again. So you need to try and keep that in balance, and a confident yet humble balance. Those two things come together. And that's all kept around your sacral. Quite often people will store other people's rubbish at the sacral because they're taking other people's burdens, and that's the lack of sense of self. Okay, and then you're coming up then to just below your rib cage, around your diaphragm, your solar plexus, your inbuilt sunshine. And that's exactly what it should be. It should be your inbuilt sunshine. Today's such a lovely sunny day. My solar plexus is just absolutely radiating. So your solar plexus is your positivity, your negativity searcher. It's your gut instinct. So if you've been using your gut instinct to seek out situations which might cause you worry or fear, that's perfectly understandable, because it's something that actually has probably served you very well in the genetic and previous life, both those things being the same thing basis for, you know, maybe 100,000 years. You don't leave your baby in the woods if a bear's coming, or if a wolf is coming, or, you know, you don't want to walk around that corner because there's robbers in the woods today. Your gut instinct. We don't have to worry too much about robbers in woods. I would think very little about bears eating your baby in this country, but it's then tuned into fearful situations. So you're then seeking out rubbishy, fearful situations like, oh my God, somebody's parked my parking space outside my house. There might be some issue that might be happening with my neighbours. Really? Sorry, I just need to vent that. And you might be seeking out silly stuff like something's going to happen to somebody, and you keep on worrying about stupid stuff like your kids walking to school by themselves and blah, 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 blah. And it just gets worse and worse and worse, and it's all being churned up in your solar plexus. So your solar plexus really would have to be realigned. And that's something I'm not going to tell you how to do today because it's a little bit advanced and complicated, unless you've got some, you know, good sort of healing modality and healing experience behind you. So although you can change that mindset with affirmations, mind affirmations, and with your own energy work and supporting that solar plexus, you can change that around naturally, but I'll go into more detail about that in a bit. Okay, heart. Right here. So your heart chakra itself is green resonating very strongly with the healing vibration as well. So if you're somebody who comes in using their heart, your heart chakra is probably really big. You're talking about your higher emotions. Your basic emotions are kind of around your sacral, so a lot of your jealousy, anger, you know, some of your fears kind of down there. But your heart is your higher emotional space. And with that is love. It's coming in the love vibration. So if this is lovely and open, then you'll feel love and you'll give love. If it's over open, you may end up giving love to people who either don't deserve it, don't reciprocate it, or it's not good for them in their time of the journey, and you keep on giving love, hoping that something positive is going to happen in their life and they're going to change, and at some point you're going to have to reel that back in. And that's difficult, I know, because I've been there. So, you know, it's about having that heart and balance. You don't want it caged off and closed in, normally due to past hurts or upbringing, that is caged in, and there's quite a physical reason behind that. End up being caged in, closed in, and then you need to open it up. Sometimes that can be quite painful. So, I mean, I've personally had, after I had my daughter, my heart chakra was completely, by then, caged off and closed in because I just couldn't cope. So, certain areas of my life I felt no emotion in, which makes it difficult to bond when you've got a small baby. Got around that, but yeah, if there's other stuff going on and you're just about coping, you know, they will sometimes put a little bit of a filter in just to get you there. So coming up to your throat, this is to do with your expression center. And expression comes in many forms, the most obvious one being talking. Being talking, is that English? is today, is communication. So the written word also comes into that. The other part of expression isn't just communication verbally or in writing, but it is also to do with creativity and expressing yourself creatively. So your way of expressing yourself may be, do you know what, I'm actually not really good with words, but do you know what, I can sing beautiful songs, or I can write beautiful lyrics, beautiful poems, beautiful stories. If you're not doing that, you're going to have a lot of problems with your throat. So if you do have a lot of problems with your throat, you need to think about what area you aren't expressing yourself in properly. And that includes speaking your hidden truths and your inner truths. So we're talking about really deep stuff. So that might be to do with it, letting people know that you're spiritual and being open about that. That might be to do with actually not just accepting that you might be gay, but telling everyone, actually being non-apologetic for that. And being non-apologetic for being spiritual, and being non-apologetic for being a lot of things, because there's a lot of things in life that you should be non-apologetic for. Your throat will help with that. I have had my tonsils removed, but as a youngster I never used to speak very much. I was quite quiet. So here you've got your third eye. Your third eye is, this is clear blue, not a royal blue, but a clear sky blue. This is your third eye. Now this is violet, indigo, purple. That's your ability to focus. So how difficult you're doing today. Someone's probably out of whack. It is, because I've got a headache. It's your ability to focus. It's your ability to step back and see things with a viewpoint as well. Additionally, it's your psychic ability. Okay, so if you get a lot of headaches, you may either, across here particularly, you may either not be using a psychic gift and people might be trying to get through to you, or messages might be trying to get through to you. You may not be able to focus properly. That is me today. You may not be looking at something as perspective and then need to step back and have a look at it. So that's quite an interesting one. Your crown. That's your physical connection, meeting point from spirit. So imagine a great big huge being coming into your crown. Traditionally, the crown is seen as an opening flower with sort of pinks and golds. For me, it does more open up like a crown, like that. Like that. I don't know how much energy you're downloading. And this is your divine connection. This is your spiritual connection. This is about wholly accepting spirituality into your life and living a spiritual life. I don't mean you have to go around preaching and evangelizing everyone. What I mean is, caring for the environment, caring for your fellow man, etc., etc. All the basic stuff that spiritual people should do. If you're living with spirit in your life on an everyday basis, this connection should be here. And that filter, that spiritual filter, there shouldn't even be a second thought. Friend stopped for duckling yesterday. Yeah, she wouldn't have even thought twice about that. Lots of people came to her aid, which is perfect. Those things that you shouldn't have to think twice about, but actually some people do mean that you're not connected properly. So those are your chakras. And what I'm going to do is going to talk you through, as quick I can, a visualization for clearing your chakras. This is also the same as opening your chakras. What I'll do before that, though, which may be helpful, is for you to try to find out how you personally can feel, see, understand, or know whether your chakras are blocked or not. Okay? I know because I can feel the energy in my body. And if you're somebody who's quite mindful and quite conscious of the energy in your body and very aware, then that isn't an issue. You can just kind of like scan and feel up and down your body. I do feel sensationally and emotionally. So the fact that I've got a headache, I know there's a problem with my third eye today. The fact this is clearly working because none of this is planned, this is all channeled. And, feeling down my back, I've got a problem with my root, but I know why that is as well. So I know where my chakras are going to be out. kind of, if I have a quick scan through, and that's what deep scan through, you may be somebody who visualizes or sees colour with your mind's eye, your third eye, or your imagination, whatever you want to call it, or you may physically see it. You may actually be able to see it, which is both the blessing and the curse. So I would say to you, if you're very good with colour, look for where the colour's out of whack. Like, you know, rather than having purple here, you may have black. That's the sort of thing you're looking for. It may have a grey sludge over it, a green sludge over it, a grey cloud over it. You may see cracks in it, that type of thing. As you sort of scan through and imagine what each chakra in your body's looking like, you may be able to sensationally feel your palm chakra is your energy in and your energy out. What sensational changes? Oh, there's a lot of heat there. There's a healer that says to me that needs healing. A little bit of heat there. It's okay. It's only because I'm talking. Okay, heart. The heart feels good. Solar plexus. So, all right, a little bit out of whack. Needs a little bit of energy to have myself heal today. Sacral. Oh, more out of whack. But it's my time. Got my period. So I know why that isn't coming down to my base. Oh. That's painful, physically painful anyway. So yeah, it's not nice. Right. The other way that you can check is with the crystal dowser, and I would always recommend crystal rather than metal because these can be cleansed easier and they vibrate at a higher vibration, so you're not going to get any interference from anyone that wants to play with it who isn't there for your highest good. Set the intention, connecting into source through your higher self, the universe, God, whatever. If you want to call in an angel, you're doing healing, you know, Jesus is a good one to go to. Kuan Yin, I know they're masters, please forgive me. Raphael, okay? Or maybe a god or a goddess that you like to work with. So, okay, now for me, going back and forth means that there's a blockage. You might be able to see this going round in a circle, means that it's flowing properly. And going backwards, can you please do that for me? This is anti-clockwise, means it is flowing incorrectly, so it should be flowing clockwise. Have a conversation with your dowser and ask it. So I'm going to ask it, is my crown chakra flowing properly? And if you looked at it just now when I was talking to it, it was kind of going every which way, but that's because I'm receiving messages in. So it's going, oh, you're actually picking up lots of information, and my dowser will go like this. If there's energy coming into my crown and extra information coming into the chakra, my crown, I'm happy with that. I know that I'm connected up. Okay, so third eye, which I know is out of whack. I've got a headache. It's all period hormones. Okay, and although it's going in a clockwise direction, it was a little bit out of whack initially. The fact that I've got my hand on it and I'm actually healing it is wonderful. And the fact is that actually, if you're not a healer, you can use this dowser as a crystal to heal it. Okay, so if I said, you know, you can lay down, put that above your forehead. Third eye. Throat, please. And that's going leveling clockwise. Thank you. Heart. Beautiful. Sunny solar plexus. It's actually all right. Oh, it's overproductive. What on earth is going on there? So you can see it. Sacral. Okay. I'll try not to move my hand because you'll probably think I'm doing it. And root. Yeah, my root's just it's going in the right direction. It's just a bit, yeah. And that is how it feels. I've got one period, it feels there. Okay, so those are just your main 7 chakras. Now, like I said, you can put energy into them. Channel in from source. I've got another video about channeling into your head and out through your hands. You can use chakra stones and place those on the stone and then cleanse them. I've got another video about cleansing your stones. If you use coloured stones, you can use this to reprogram it. The other way to cleanse is, and to improve the energy within chakras, is to eat foods of that colour, to wear something clothing-wise that supports that colour. Third eye, purple scarf, purple hat, depending on how flamboyant you are. You know, my root, I could probably do with wearing some red. I never wear red. Yeah, that's a problem. So, you know, just think about how you can do that. You know, you can, if you don't want to wear red clothes, eat a red tomato to really boost that chakra. But you have to do it and eat a lot of it, and maybe sleep with that colour stone crystal next to your bed and actually say to it, I want you to help me with my third eye, my throat, or whatever. Okay, so if you're going to try and watch this in 2 parts, it's worth pausing it here so you can come back later and do visualization with regards to your chakras. This is a really simple one. It's also going to ground you in, and it's going to open you up and protect you. So what I will do afterwards is I will show you how to kind of like, I have got another video which shows you how to sort of cloak up and protect your energy. So all I'm going to go through is how to energetically, with visualization, clear your chakras. Okay, so get yourself in a quiet space, somewhere where you feel comfortable. Some nice, big, deep, healing belly breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I just want you to be aware of the centre of the earth, the beautiful energy that lays there, and the fact that you're connected into that energy, right down deep in the centre of the earth. Hot, flowing, fiery, magma and lava. I want you to realise that you've got that connection there permanently, and it looks like a cord, a thread. I want you to see, visualise, feel that cord. It's going to come up from the base of the earth, up through layers of rock and crystal, dirt, and earth and stone, to the grass if you sat in the grass, or up through the floor. And you're either going to feel or see that hit your feet or your root. Men might find it hits their feet first. Women may well find it hits the root or the base of your spine first. Okay, and just go with whichever feels right or is right for you. And as it hits your aura, become aware that you're also connected into Source, and the way that you're connected into Source is via the sun. You've got another equally beautiful, strong, yet delicate thread or cord which connects you into Source through the sun. And again, the white heat that lays there. Feel, watch, see that energy. Know that that energy comes down that cord, down that thread, and it hits your auric bubble. And watch that bubble with the root, and the earth, and the energy from the cosmos, energy from the universe, coming in together, forming and melding in together, the same energy, white, brilliant white, and glowing and gold, and feel protected, feel safe. And as the energies hit your feet or your root, that's where we're going to start. If the energies hit your feet, watch it travel up your bones, your veins, your muscles, up through your legs to the root of your spine. And look at the colour there, that red. If you want to place your hands on your root, then do. I just want you to feel the energy being shifted from your root, energy that you no longer need, and instead Being filled with this glowing, hot white energy that burns out any negativity. You may see flecks of dark, flecks of grey, cracks be healed, dark matter moved, and you just watch that red glow brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter, and watch as it starts to form a circle around you, glowing brighter and brighter. The base of your spine, you might see it as a glowing light, clockwise, spinning vortex. If it's spinning the wrong way, stop it. You can do that just with the power of your mind. And slowly start it going the right way again. Feel how solid that feels. Feel how stable that feels. Feel how rooted that feels. Breathe out any final energy that's held there. Feel, see, or know that's been breathed out on that last breath. And then watch as energy moves up your spine, up your kundalini, to your sacral at your belly button. Orange, glow, a light there. See that light radiate out from your body. And as it does, any negativity that you're holding there, any dark spots, any grey matter, you can move your hands up there if you want to focus energy that way. But know, feel and understand that that chakra is getting charged brighter and brighter. The energy from the source, the energy from the earth, burning away anything that it needs to. Brighter and brighter, more and more orange. Big breath in. And breathe out any final bits of negativity. Moving that up to your solar plexus, just below your rib cage and your spine. The energy travels up. Bright yellow. Bright, beautiful yellow. Like a daffodil or the centre of a daisy or the sun itself. Again, it needs to spin in a clockwise direction if you've seen a vortex. If it's not, you can just stop it easy. Slowly start it going the right way. It should glow brighter and brighter, more and more yellow, mixing in with the orange and the red below, brighter and brighter. Beautiful yellow, beautiful, beautiful yellow. You're going to just radiate positivity here. Any negativity being healed or burnt out with the white energy. Last breath. And breathe that out. The energy is going to move up now, your spine, to the back of your heart. I want you to start by taking a big breath in. Very easy to breathe out energy from your heart space because of your wonderful lungs. See your heart and the wonderful green energy that's there. See it glow brighter. Any cracks and negativity that's held there is healed or burnt out. More and more green is spilling out, but just the right amount. Don't overdo it here, people. More beautiful deep green. When it's just, you'll know when it's just gone far enough in your body to start making that colour deeper and stronger rather than radiating it out too far. You don't want Mrs. Jones in the being aisle zapping all your wonderful love energy and replacing it with her own rubbish one when you've done this. Okay. Final breath in, into your heart space, and out again, up to your throat. Moves up your spine into your throat. Clear blue light, clear blue light. You may feel like coming here, singing, shouting. Don't let it get too out of control. Breathe the energy out. Make it noisy if you need to, but keep in control of it. Release the energy in a controlled way. You're in charge here. Clear blue light. Any cracks, any gaps, any negative energy that you can see here is burnt out and healed. Watching that clear sky blue getting brighter and brighter, almost singing at you. The blue is singing to you. And then watch and feel as the energy is going to move up your face, up the back of your skull, up the front of your face. And as it hits your forehead, you're going to place your hands here again, and I'm going to because I've got problems here today. Oh, purple, 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 indigo. And just focus your mind's eye, focus your intent, focus your knowledge and your understanding there. Blast away as you focus that energy, any negativity that you're holding there, any gaps that you're holding there, focus it out, blast it out. Feel the white light burn anything out. Watch it heal. Watch it heal any gaps. Okay. Energy is going to come all the way to the top of your head. And I want you to watch that chakra open. It's already open. You may need to be a little bit careful about going around to switched on. You don't live in a world that's conducive to driving your car when you're connected into spirit. Crown open like a flower, like an opening crown. Pinks and golds, your connection into source. Just love that connection, just absolutely love and cherish that connection. You may feel sensationally the energy come into your head. You close your eyes, you'll probably really see the colour behind your eyes change. Mine gets whiter and whiter, brighter. Feels like the sun's glowing on you even when it's not. Burning out any blocks that you've got there. Healing. Anything that needs to be healed. Breathe out from this whole space, from your whole head space, which is very easy to do. Anything that you're holding in your third eye, in your crown. Okay. Just want you to centre yourself. And as you do, centre yourself. You come to the end of this exercise, this chakra healing exercise. You need to notice your connection to source thins slightly as your crown closes in, maintaining, keeping a little gap on, keeping a little stopper in on all that beautiful energy you just like pumped in. Okay? You might want to close your third eye off a little bit as well. You don't want to go round bumping into Aunt Mabel, Joe next door every time you walk out the front door. Okay? Closing those down a little bit. Okay? If you want to cloak yourself, you can do. What I'd also suggest you do is to comb through your aura. If you want to imagine you've got a sword, do that. Comb through your aura, cutting off any ties. I'll go into this in more detail in a different video. Your energy should feel centered. Maintain your connection into the earth through your root or through your feet, making that feel heavy. Making that feel really heavy. And centered and beautiful and calm. And then a wrap. Come through your aura, bubble. How many times you've got there that you no longer need, that will be affecting your chakras, affecting your energy full stop. If you want to put any cloak or shielding in there, then you can do, whatever way you imagine that. And like I said, if you want to watch my other video, which has got more information on that, then do. Okay. Feeling more centered, which I am. Feeling less dizzy. So, that's how it's a basic video about your chakras, how each of them work, and a little exercise about how to clear them. Okay. Now, what I would like you to do as an energy exchange is to pay this forward in some way. Random acts of kindness, volunteer work, whatever you need to do, whatever you choose to do. I'd rather you did something than put money into a charity box. Alternatively, or additionally, if you'd like to give me some monetary, oh God, I hate asking for money, you're more than welcome to. My PayPal me account is Rachel's Reiki. So please, if you'd like to donate a couple of pounds to me for this, you're more than welcome to, but please don't feel the need to. What I'd like you to do is to do something else. Pay it out and pay it forward. I'll be doing some other videos, so please keep your eye out for them, and please let me know if there's something else you'd like me to do. The next one's likely to be the larger chakras, but if you have a look through my videos, I'm also starting a series on regular sort of inspiration for quiet time, meditation, that type of thing, not just for you guys, but also to keep myself on track. So please let me know if you like this video. Please let me know if you've got any other suggestions. But for now, I'm signing out. Love as always, me.